Okay, let's talk a little news. The first thing I have, because it kind of excites me and also makes me very angry, is a I am 8-bit is putting out a reproduction official by Capcom Street Fighter 2 Super Nintendo cartridge with the game on it. It's a 30th anniversary edition, they call it. There's 5,500 of them going to be made. 4,500 of them are going to be a red shell cartridge, and I think 1,000 of them are going to be this like glow-in-the-dark green one, and you're not going to know which one is which. All of this, kind of doing this lottery for this limited amount of cartridge for $100. Plus, I think it was like $25 shipping or something insane like that too. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I don't think I'm going to buy one, and I don't think I want to support it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, my initial reaction when I saw that was like, okay, this is really cool that a company, the developer, is getting behind it and doing a product like this. I've wanted Nintendo to do something similar to this, or even Sega for a long time. To see Capcom kind of getting behind it and backing it is great. I think it's neat to see. I'm a little afraid, though, on the negative side, like what this means for the industry in general, if this goes well. I mean, are we going to start seeing a ton of this stuff? And then the other part is just the limited nature of this carries the same negative aspects that I feel like limited run games does in general. I think this sort of release is for two types of people: diehard collectors who are going to pay $100 for a new cartridge version of a game that you can buy on literally every platform known to man in the last 20 years, or people who are just going to buy it and flip it. And I think that's going to be the majority of the people that buy this, is people looking to resell it, which sucks.
Right. I'm wondering what kind of resale value it's going to have. It took a good amount of days for that thing to finally sell out, I think. And so that's telling that the demand isn't all the way there. And chances are, if you wanted this thing, you probably found out about it by now and had the opportunity to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. And I didn't really look too closely at it, but does it come with a box and instruction manual too, or is this just cartridge?
Yeah, it's a box.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes with everything basically. It's not like the original box, obviously. I don't think, because I don't think they can really put Nintendo or anything on it. Because
Makes
it's
sense.
not, it's not a licensed Nintendo product, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea. For $100. It's bananas. Like, that's no way am I buying something like that for $100, especially a cartridge that's $12 maybe.
Well, yeah,
for the real thing.
I mean, that's the thing, is like high quality, well done homebrew reproductions where people actually develop a new game. Those sell box manual cartridge for $60, and you're telling me that basically a ROM dump onto a new board is $100? Come on.
Right. Yep. I think it would be cool if somebody came out with a line of like reproduction Super Nintendo carts that were officially licensed, had like a cool design to them, and maybe had like a number, like what number in the series it was. Something like that for a reasonable price, Yes. I think that would be really cool. But this is not that. This is, especially, the throwing in 1,000 to maybe get a different color cartridge is just, you're playing the lottery. You're getting people to throw money in to hopefully win the lottery
system. Yeah, because if you get one of those green ones, you better think about throwing that up for sale, because you're going to get so much money back off of that.
Yeah, you would think you'd get a decent amount.
It's glow in the dark too, right?
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. They could have picked a better game, I think, to start this off with. Street Fighter is a seminal game, but it's just not. It's a really common Super Nintendo game as well. So
my guess is they probably went with it because it fits on a smaller board, so less cost, more markup.
Sure.
How long do you think it takes until we see one of these VGA graded and then put on eBay?
It hasn't happened already.
Yeah, this is my pre-order for the re-release of Street Fighter 2 VGA graded edition. Only freaking $4,500. It can be yours. Buy it now.
Yeah. Yeah. The email is printed out of your confirmation, and that's what's VGA graded.
Yeah. Yeah, it's again, I love the fact that we were seeing a developer get behind this, but it almost just feels like a bit of a selfish cash grab to capitalize on the collecting market right now, when Capcom doesn't have a whole lot, like, oh, Street Fighter 5 sucks. Buy this version of our game for way too much money.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like if people have been saying for a while now that, hey, classic games are probably in a bubble right now, and it's going to burst at some point. This is the type of shit that happened to comics and baseball cards, and it's finally happening here. Basically manufacturing things that are supposed to be collectible,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We could look back and this could be one of the first nails in the coffin. Which, I mean, if it collapses, I'm not going to complain. If I can go to garage sales and buy NES cartridges for 25 cents again, okay.
Yep. I will stick up for limited run games more than this. Limited run is actual physical games of digital only games. So
they're doing a service to indie developers. I agree.
Right. And I think in some respects, like, you have to keep it a limited amount because that's what gets a certain amount of people to actually buy your product, because it's a limited thing. That's their business model. So in order for that to succeed, they have to do that, I think, a little bit. But that's a lot of the stuff, the scalpers and everything on the other side. That's just the negative effects of that type of business model. But this is completely manufactured for, I mean, nobody needs this, right?
Right.
It's not preservation or anything like that.
Right. I mean, they could have easily increased, if they wanted to do true fan service as a thank you to people who have, supported the company and the series, they could have done this and made 20,000 cartridges, not colored them, or even colored them, that's fine, and then done it with the box for $40, and everybody would have bought it. And it would have been a nice collector's piece and like a nod to Capcom as a thank you to their fan base. But yeah, this is just kind of a selfish price point, I think, the number. I mean, obviously, especially with cartridges, it's a numbers game. The more you can get, the better the price is. So I mean, there was definitely a better way to do this. It's cool. It's just kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I mean, so many people, like you said, like, it's really neat, but that price is just instantly puts people away. Even people I know that love the series.
Yep. That said, if Nintendo put out Star Fox 2 on a cartridge tomorrow for $100, I'd be there right now.